Hey, what's up guys? The Home Cookin Hunter, and we're back for our second Wild Game Super Bowl recipe. And what are we doing? Macho Nachos. Yeah, man, I'm telling you what, this one is one of my favorites. Every time I make this, I get plenty of compliments, and the dish is clean. It's really simple, super easy to make. Now, what we're gonna need, of course, we're gonna need a pound of bled out venison. I bleed it out, guys, like I always say. That removes some of those wild gamey, earthy flavors that everyone talks about. Now, let's go ahead and brown this up, head over to the oven, and get this going. Follow me over here. So what I've got here, guys, I've got 3 different sets of spices. I've got some chili powder, I've got some garlic salt, and I got some cumin. And that's it. That's all we're gonna use to season this meat. I'm telling you, it's awesome. So let's plop this bad boy in the cast iron skillet. You see how we're starting to develop some moisture buildup inside here? This is when I like to do my seasonings. That moisture really pulls the seasoning onto the meat and we get a really good coating. This is the chili powder. I don't really measure, guys, but I'm just gonna go over the entire surface of the meat. And guys, look, you're not gonna screw this up. As long as you're not using half a dang tub, you're gonna be all right. We got chili powder. Then I'm gonna get some garlic salt. I'm just gonna do a couple of pinches of it. 1, 2. And the last ingredient we're gonna use is cumin. Cumin's very strong, so you don't wanna go too crazy with it. Just use a few pinches, light pinches. And there we go. Then we're just gonna mix this up right here, finish the browning process, and then we're gonna be done. Just get that chopped up nice and small. We don't have any huge chunks. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more chili powder. Not a lot. All right, well that was easy. So now before I take this off the oven here, or off the eye, I'm gonna go ahead and preheat to 350, because that's what we're gonna bake our chips at. Got my hot plate here. We'll sit this down. I got my bag of corn chips. I like to use the yellow corn chips. What I'm gonna do is just line this entire bottom with chips. And then we're gonna go over our toppings. First thing you wanna do is some cheese. I've got 8 ounces of Monterey Jack and 8 ounces of cheddar right here. So that is a pound. It's a pound of cheese that's going on our nachos. So what we want to do first, guys, when you have nachos, you go get them in a restaurant or something, you get that dry chip. I hate a dry chip. So I start off the first layer with the cheese. And I do a good solid layer of cheese on the bottom. Okay, so then after that, it's time for our meat. We're gonna sprinkle this. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, yeah. Looks good, smells good, gonna taste good. Okay, so now we got our cheese on there. We got our pound of meat on there. It's time to do some more cheese. Let's grab our cheese up, do another layer. All right, so after I put this layer of cheese, I always save a little bit of cheese in the bowl for the toppings. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna add our toppings, our nachos. You can put whatever toppings you like. These are my go-to toppings. We'll put those on there, and then we're gonna coat them with the remainder cheese so they don't fall off when you go and you get your chip. Some beautiful cherry tomatoes. Sliced black olives. A half of a red onion. And what's a plate of nachos without some jalapenos? Okay, lastly guys, let's top the rest of our cheese on there. All right, and that's it. Nachos are assembled and ready to go in the oven. Put them in there about 10 minutes or so, or until you see the cheese is fully melted on top of it there. Let's just bring it over, slap them in, and I'll see you on the flip side. Yeah! So it's only been about 5 minutes, and I just checked on the nachos, and they are done. Cheese looks melted, they look really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this sucker off. Get out of here and get the nachos out. Look at them beauties. You like that slow-mo instead? Alright, good deal. Macho frickin' nachos. Pound of cheese, pound of meat, pound of toppings. Right there, guys. If that's not a Super Bowl food, I don't know what is. But let's dig into this sucker and see if we can't give it a try. Alright, so we're gonna get a little bit of homemade salsa right here. If you want the recipe for this delicious homemade salsa, you can go to homecookinhunter.com and pick that bad boy up. Also, you gotta put on some sour cream. Bow! Alright, so now, let's give them a try. Yeah, man! That's what's up! Good food never gets old. Every time I try this, I have the same reaction. It's freaking delicious. Guys, thank you so much. If you want to try this particular recipe, you can go to my website, homecookinhunter.com, see this step-by-step written out instructions. Thank you guys so much. If you didn't see my first recipe I did for the Super Bowl, click on over to spicy whitetail wontons. You're going to love that one as well. I'm the Home Cooking Hunter. We'll see you next time. Touchdown, sucker! That's good.